every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So welcome Facebook, welcome LinkedIn, welcome YouTube, welcome Instagram. How's it going? Kim Allen 3. We always like the quickest ones are Instagram. It's like constantly. That tells you a lot. It's between Instagram and LinkedIn for who gets on here first. That tells me people are on their mobile phones quite a bit. And this is a mobile friendly year 2021. It's going to be huge. So you guys let me know what you're doing right now. How's everything going? I actually happy Wednesday. I almost felt like not doing this live stream today, but I committed myself this year as long as I can go every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Unless I'm monitoring or I have like something going on with my site that I absolutely have to be there. Hi Mona. Hi Nahid. Unless I absolutely have to be somewhere. Wale. Yanit. How's it going? Unless I absolutely have to be somewhere, I will be live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Anywhere from 10 minutes to 60 minutes to over. Depends on you guys, your questions. Hi, Lindsay. How's it going? LinkedIn is coming in strong right now. I need to see likes, comments. What's the thing on hearts on Instagram? I don't have any set time to go live on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, but I do plan on every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This would be like the latest I would go live. Normally, it would be like a few hours before this. So just, kind of somewhere in between. Keep the hearts coming. Let me know your questions, okay? And I'm going to get into some of the questions I've been getting as well. I've been getting questions, people texting me, relaxing a little bit, getting ready for tomorrow. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. Me too. Today, I almost didn't felt like getting on because I was on the phone like literally all day. I was on the phone. I guess I'll start off with this one because this one is like a theme for questions I've been getting. So let me read without giving away the identity of the person. Let me read this one because I feel for this guy. I feel for these kind of people because, well, you'll see. And then I want to know your thoughts. While I'm looking, I need to see hearts and likes. Please, we need to get the algorithms working in our favor. Okay. Should you submit a CV or a resume for CRC, CRA position? Of course. Why not? Submit away. Submit 400 places. That's actually not so far unrelated from question I'm trying to pull up. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. It's helping me. All right. It's helping the community. It's helping clinical research. You're actually helping yourself because if you get more people interested in clinical research, right, then you've got more awareness around what you're doing if you own a site or if you're a CRA. If you're a job seeker, maybe it's not helping you so much, but it's not hurting you either. I don't think this is not a zero sums game in clinical research. So let me find this text. I gotta find it. But in the meantime, because it was really interesting, and actually, I think we can unpack a lot in this particular text that I got. So let me first find it. The first rule of success. Okay, here we go. And let me know what you guys think of my answer. Okay, as well. I want to see comments, hearts, and subscribes, and bell buttons, and everything you can do, likes, all that stuff. Hello, Dan. I'm a recent graduate who majored in biology. I'm hoping to pursue a career in clinical research in the Bay Area. Along with my bachelor's degree, I also completed a clinical research conduct and management certificate last year through a university. Unfortunately, I only found out about the CRA Academy once the program had ended. Guess what? That program probably cost double of what my CRA Academy cost. But let's not go on a rant yet. There's going to be plenty of time to go on a rant. Black women in clinical research, welcome. Heart, put the hearts on there. Okay, so I found out about CRA Academy once the program had ended. I think this guy paid double what we charge for CRA Academy for this random program through a university that you're not going to get anything out of. Let me continue. I also have recently began to read your book and watch your videos. I have been applying to multiple CRC positions at a university. I'm not going to say which one. Most of them only require a high school diploma, like you mentioned. And I know you also mentioned that it does require some form of experience, but I'm not sure where to get this experience from. As a result, I'm not hearing back from any of the CRC positions. I am also not sure whether there's an issue with my resume, cover letter, or perhaps both. I'll tell you what's the issue. You don't have experience. And the issue is you overpaid for a certificate from a university. I'm glad I reread this question. You didn't get a master's degree. There's people watching right now that are thinking about getting master's degrees in clinical research. If you are if you don't have experience in clinical research, save the money, don't go into debt. Okay, all you need is a bachelor's degree to get started in clinical research. Save the money and the time on the master's. You can always come back to it and get a master's. The other day, we had somebody who was already a CRA and now wants to progress in this industry and is asking me if a master's in clinical research is a good idea. For this person, yes. Okay, for this person, yes. Matter of fact, sometimes your employer is even going to pay for some of your education. I don't want you to not have experience and then go into debt because you think that a master's degree or piece of paper is going to help you. Even my CRA Academy, the diploma, the certificate is not what helps you. What helps you is the experience you're getting when you're monitoring. Okay, who's going to start black men in clinical research, Dan? Well, Danielle's already got one. There she goes. She commented, "Good job, Danielle." I think that's Danielle. I have a feeling it's Danielle. Let me know if it's Danielle or Andrika. Okay. Good conversation yesterday too. So back to my thing. As a result, I'm not hearing back. I was wondering if there's any possibility I could send over my resume to you. Look, I told him like there's no need for this. It doesn't matter. Okay. Um, the academy I recommend is mine, the CRA Academy or the CRC Academy. All right, so let me get to my answer, okay? I said, hey, I wish you texted me before doing your master's. So I just read that wrong. Thankfully, he didn't do his master's, but so many people messaging me with this exact scenario saying, hey, I don't have experience, but I want to be a coordinator. Should I get a master's in clinical research? Will that help? The answer is no, that's not going to help. Okay, it's really not going to help. You need to get out there and go intern at a place if that's an option. If interning is not an option, you need to get out there and apply to like 400 places, 400 sites, universities, anywhere. Any transferable skill you have, just get your foot in the door at the site level, take a pay cut. Okay, it's still better than going into debt and then being in the same situation. So I said, unfortunately, our educational system needs to be completely disrupted. Work experience is way more desirable than degrees. Start applying as a CRC, get your foot in the door, and then work your way up. Your master's will help you later in your career, but not now. I'm not anti-education. Okay, I'm not anti-education. Your master's will help you later, but not now. Right now, you have to hustle just as hard as someone who does not hold a prestigious master's degree or certificate or whatever you want to throw in to this. Hello from Canada. How's it going, Danielle? I knew it was you. Yanet agrees with me. Yanet, you're amazing. Okay. And let's go to his LinkedIn and YouTube and see what the questions are. So hopefully, let me know in the comments what you think about my answer. It's very, I don't know if it's controversial. It shouldn't be, but it probably is in our industry because in our industry, you know, the more degrees you have and the more titles, the perception is that you're going to do better. That's not the case. And what I'm really noticing, which is very frightening, is that people who don't have experience, rather than going out and hustling to get an entry level job, okay, they think that, okay, well, I'm just going to get a master's degree and then I'm entitled to start getting jobs. And let me tell you, sometimes that even works against you, okay? Like, uh, just go out there and get your foot in the door. You need a bachelor's degree to be a CRA. To be a CRC, most of the time you do, but sometimes you don't. You could be a medical assistant that joins a research clinic like a mom and pop and work your way to be a coordinator. That same medical assistant can work their way to be a site director, can work their way to be a site owner. no bachelor's degree, right? So stop trying to go into debt. I see this as a way to avoid hard work, and maybe it's not for everybody, but I get these texts all the time. I see it as a way. Academia is a path where people they think that they're working on bettering themselves, but they're really going into debt. And what they're really doing is avoiding having to hustle at an entry level job and learning it the hard way. And then when they finish with their master's, sometimes PhD, they think, okay, well, now that I have this, I put all this time into my master's degree, I did all of my homeworks on time, that people are going to hire. They have to hire me, right? I'm a master's, I'm a PhD. No, they don't. They don't. Take it from somebody who hires coordinators. Your master's degree doesn't mean anything to me, honestly. Now, if I have two equal candidates, which never happens, nobody's equal, two almost identical candidates, master's, bachelor's, maybe I think master's. Okay. I mean, I'm talking everything equal, personality, everything, right? Maybe I go master's because there are some assessments in research, especially as in psychiatry, that require masters. But that's like, is that worth like $80,000 in debt and 3 years wasting your time? Or not wasting your time, you're working hard and you're getting in debt. And now you graduate and you need to pay off your debt. And now study coordinator or research assistant doesn't look so attractive because you can't pay off your student debt with 15 an hour, right? So what you should have done is just take the 15 an hour job to begin with, learn within a year, boom, go to be a coordinator and within 2 years, maybe CRA. Now you're making better money. Now you don't have that debt. Now you can get that master's degree later. Sometimes your employer is even going to pay for part of it. Okay. No more rants. But I get this a lot, and I just wanted to. Very, very true. PT Scrub, thank you so much. CRA Academy graduate, CRA. Look, thank you for the comment. Thank you for confirming this to me. Like, we need to interview more people like you. I can't wait till you come do a guest lecture at the CRA Academy. Let's see what people say. A lot of washout from IKEA. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's see if I get any haters from what I just said. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but that's the theme I'm getting. Okay. Getting a job at a university is a hit or miss. They want experience first, then certifications once you have 2 years of experience. I work as a coordinator right now at a hospital. DM on Instagram if you're interested. Okay. Yes. Let's do an interview. Let's do a podcast. Which CROs have the best reputation regarding employee retention? Covance is really good. Covance, when I talk to, and let me know in the comments too. Okay, this is just one person on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram's opinion. It's not, doesn't mean this is like the answer. Which CROs have the best reputation regarding CRA retention? Go. Put it in Instagram. Go. Put it in LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. My opinion is Covance from my just personal experiences with people from there. Also, PPD is good. I'm getting a PsyD. I actually let me get this one. I actually thought I wasted my time doing my master's. I should have interned with you all along. Yeah, I think there's it's not a waste to get a master's. That's gonna help you later in your career. It's not gonna help you get your foot in the door. And a lot of people think that it will. So if you already have a master's, that's fine. It's just if you're on the fence about should I just go get an entry level job somewhere or get a master's, go with the entry level job. The master's is going to help you for sure. If you want to be a CRA, you only need a bachelor's, but if you want to be like a lead, sometimes they look for masters, project manager. Of course, it's helpful. This is still a clinical research industry. Cineos, somebody says Cineos is the best. I have a study startup position open at my CRO. See, look at, message that Wrangler on Instagram. Okay, look at that. Send me that if you can, that Wrangler, send me like the contact info and I'll send it out. We'll get that job filled by tomorrow. Before this live stream's over, we'll get that job filled. Study startup position. My employer paid little or nothing. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting a PsyD, and lots of experience came from school during my undergrad. Classes in statistics and research methods help. Yeah, I think if you're doing like biostats or if you're doing protocol design, things like that, of course, you're going to need to know statistics. You're going to need to know research methods. If you're a coordinator or a CRA, it's not that important. It's not that important for those two roles. And those are primarily like 80% of what people are interested in when they message me. But of course, like if you're going to do regulatory affairs, anything like that, of course you need statistics, research methods, psych. I think PhD even helps in that point, like to become a protocol writer, medical writer, regulatory affairs specialist. Education matters. But to get your foot in the door, those are not jobs to get your foot in the door. From my experience, I hear good things from PRA and MedPace as a CRO. A lot of washout from IQVIA. Okay, so there's one. I agree with your answer. Experience is priority. An extra degree can only help in upper level positions to give your resume edge. Yeah. Carla Francisco says, sometimes you have to move. I know a CRC that took a job moving from Florida to Chicago because she couldn't get a CRC position here, even after bachelor's degree and clinical research course. Do whatever it takes. Exactly, whatever it takes, because guess what? You are only, here's the best kept secret in research. You are only research naive once. That's it. Okay. And getting a master's in clinical research does not count as research experience unless they have like an internship program, like a real like our CRA Academy, that counts as experience. It's a real internship program. You're doing real monitoring reports for a breast cancer study. Currently, we have breast cancer study. That's what I did. I worked at a mom and pop for my first research job. Mom and pops are all over the place, and they are only increasing. Matter of fact, we had a question from a new research site. Here's a mom and pop site right here. How do I get my first clinical trial? Here, the same advice to you as a site owner. You're only research naive once. Network with your medical science liaisons. Go on LinkedIn. Go on clinicaltrials.gov. Email 100 leads a day. 2021 is the best time to get into clinical research. It's busier than I've ever seen it in my life. Gabby, I owe you a phone call. Patreon VIP member. Gonna try to call you Friday if you can. Are skin-related studies like dermatitis good studies for research sites? Ideas on best types of studies right now apart from COVID. They are good studies. I just saw a topic dermatitis study like 2 weeks ago. Best studies right now besides COVID, a lot of Alzheimer's, CNS, central nervous system, gastroenterology. Those are the hot areas besides, of course, COVID. Respiratory, everything took a backseat to COVID. But those are, and I think we're going to, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, the lockdowns, and all the social chaos and trauma associated with COVID and lockdowns, and who knows if we're done with the social unrest or whatever, the economy, anything could happen there. I think we're going to see a lot more CNS issues. Not to mention COVID, there's some data on causing neurological issues, depression. I don't know about schizophrenia, but Spanish flu, people started getting delirium and things. So I think CNS is a huge growth sector. And COVID related stuff, vaccine stuff, oncology, dermatology is good right now. I'm seeing a lot, and gastro. Those are the areas. Anyone else? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, Gabby, thank you so much. Patreon VIP member right there. We got a phone call coming up soon. NCRC Academy student too. You got like, oh my, you're in great hands, Gabby. Is there any specific website or class you suggest? TheCRAacademy.com or TheCRCacademy.com. Let's see these comments. Likes. Let's see the hearts. Let's get ophthalmology. Thank you, PT Scrub. We definitely, I forgot ophthalmology because I don't do that many. See, this is why we need you guys, the community. It's not just about me. You guys know the answers. Let's get the hearts going to get people to like it. Likes, thumbs up on Facebook. Joey, I told you I wouldn't be going live. I couldn't help it, man. I went live. Okay, I paid for this product, StreamYard, and I feel bad not using it. So got to use it. Got to put in the work. You want the results? You got to put in the work. Period. I'm so excited I started the videos. Good. Let me know if you ever need anything. Me and Monica here to help you. I mean that. Let's see what else we got. PPD. So people are saying every CRO is good except IQVIA. No one said yes, IQVIA is good, but basically everyone else. And again, not my opinion. I'm just reading comments. This is facts. Mom and Pop. How to improve our knowledge while working as a CRA. So one of the things you can do at big CROs like IQVIA, PPD, Syneos, Icon, Covance, you can cross-train yourself. So most of the time you're given access to your learning portal for your studies and therapeutic indications. But you can, and I've talked to line managers about this before from PPD. You have access just because you're a gastro CRA and you're given certain things that you have to do for your job, doesn't mean you can't go look at CNS too. There's nothing against their policy, at least the PPD was, this was a line manager telling me, go study. Oftentimes you can even get certificates you can print. So now, if you're a CRA and you're asking how to improve your knowledge while working as a CRA, boom, you've got like university at your fingertips. Okay, so you got to do more. If you want more, you got to do more. There's the same reason why I'm on this live streams right now. I really felt like taking a nap. I got to walk my dog, Sonic. I've been on the phone all day. I've been tired. I felt like just taking it easy. But you know what? I want more, so I got to do more. And it's no different with being a CRA and you want to improve your knowledge and improve your career. Let's see those likes and those hearts and those comments. And make sure you tell a friend, okay? Subscribe, like, comment, heart. Like if you're on Instagram, you need to hit that phone. There's just something good. There's like a dopamine release when you do this. Like smash the screen and then you get the heart stream. It's like a dopamine release. It's good for your soul. Okay, so how to improve, thank you for those hearts. It's good for your soul. Let me know if you think it's good for your soul. Dopamine release. How to improve knowledge working as a CRA. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. You have access to all these portals. Just go do. Same thing if you're at a site. You may not have fancy portals, but if somebody's doing budgets and you are not doing anything, you can ask, hey, can I learn how to recruit patients, do budgets? What can I do? You got to get a feel for the culture at your clinic because I don't want you to get fired either. Not every place has a great culture like that, but thankfully most do because most understand the importance of retention. Thank you for the hearts. Keep those things going. PPD. Best masters right now is nurse practitioner or physician assistant degree. After clinical research experience, you can be a sub-I and own your own site by partnering with a physician. Absolutely right. Now, you don't need to be an NP or a PA to own your own site, but what Alan's saying is, thank you, Alan, for the comment. It's a very good comment, actually. You can see patients. You're a clinician. If you're a nurse practitioner or a physician assistant, you're a clinician. Guess what every single research study needs more of? Patients. Guess who sees patients? Clinicians. Put some hearts on that thing. So exactly right. You can be a sub-I, partner with a physician. Here's another thing. If you're an NP or a PA, you have physician colleagues. Sometimes you have physician supervisors. Start a research site or help them start one. What has site life? I got a question from Jeff Stone on LinkedIn. What has site life been like under COVID? Have you experienced the rise of virtual trials, and do you think they are here to stay? Man, this is a loaded question. I go on a rant again, but I won't. There are two types of virtual trials. There's the real virtual trial, where there's they're not wanting to, and by they I mean the CRO or the sponsors, not just wanting to siphon off different physicians' EMRs, electronic medical records. That's not a real virtual trial. That's a scam. A real virtual trial is when like a CRO or a pharma has one site in a central locations, and then patients are seen virtually at the site. Things are sent to the patient's homes. I'm actually monitoring um, I'm monitoring a virtual trial right now, but I monitor. The ironic thing is, I'm going in person to monitor at the actual sponsor, but it's a virtual trial. They ship out the kits to your home if you're a patient, and everything's done virtually. I think we're gonna go to like a hybrid model most. Now it's hybrid slash in person as soon as pandemic's under control. Um, as soon as the pandemic's under control. Help RN starting new position. They are training me as a CRA. What's my go-to after watching your 5 hour? See, if you're a if you're a registered nurse, they are gonna hire you as entry level. What's my go-to after watching your 5 hour and in process of reading your book? Thank you very much. I start February 1st feeling a tad overwhelmed. If you feel a tad overwhelmed now, you haven't even started. Wait till you go to the sites and they're not doing anything. You go to the site initiation visit, the reg binder is not even there. Okay, I mean, you just wait, just wait. Okay, you'll see. But CRA job is very rewarding too. I mean, you're literally on the front lines of these medical breakthroughs and things like that. The pay as well. The pay is good, but just wait. You're gonna be very overwhelmed. The book's gonna help you. There's a lot. My advice to you is patient safety. As an RN, it's probably your best suit, like your biggest transferable skill is why they even give you a chance as a research naive because you're an RN. Patient safety. So know the protocol, know the inclusion exclusion, and know the contraindicated medications. If you got that, everything else is just paperwork. Okay. Keep those hearts going. YouTube, that's not helping. Yeah, well, hopefully I can help a little more after that. But yeah, you have no idea what's in store for you. But once you figure out, you're gonna figure out everything. You're gonna see 80% of everything you're gonna see within your first year of monitoring. You're gonna do a lot of co-monitoring visits with your colleagues for like the first 3 to 6 months, and then you're gonna be on your own. And then by then you're like, yeah, I already know how to do all this. What is the most popular EDC system used in clinical trials? Metadata. Hopefully that helps you in your job interview. So rise of virtual trials. Yeah, a lot of it's hype. A lot of it's real. Are you on Clubhouse and hold talks there? So I have a Clubhouse. Thanks to one of my Instagram followers, she invited me. I have only used it once. I didn't see anything clinical research related. I entered a random room about business, and my phone started screaming at me. Just random people just started shouting. So I didn't know if it was live or pre-recorded. I got out of there so fast. I didn't know what's going on. So a little bit scared to go back in. But maybe you got to educate me on how Clubhouse works because I didn't see anything clinical research. But I'm halfway kidding. But I hear good things about that as a growing platform. So I might need to be on there. But I didn't even want to come do this live stream today. Like, why would I go on Clubhouse? I know I want more, so I got to do more. I got you. I also got to do TikTok better too. Instagram people were telling me that one of my Instagram followers, who's now in my CRC Academy, she said she discovered clinical research because of TikTok and then had to Google, and then she found me. So to me, that's a potential risk because somebody's creating content on TikTok, and I would like them to find me, but at least they find the industry, But I got to do a better job being on TikTok too and on Clubhouse. This is like my version of once you're a CRA, how are you going to keep improving yourself? Like, I got to not be intimidated by Clubhouse and TikTok and things like that. Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. We can start a room. If you start a room, I'll be there. When I walk Sonic, I'll talk on Clubhouse. I just don't know if it's live or what's going on. Also a nurse patient educator, so I'm quick learner and have lots of knowledge. Yeah, and nurses work so hard, so you have the work ethic. You're gonna make a great CRA. Nurses, RNs make really good CRAs. And I guess another best kept secret in research. The CRAs that are RNs are the hardest ones to fool when you're a site. Okay. Not that you're trying to fool your CRAs, but they know when you're messing up. They know, like with a non-clinical background CRA, you can kind of talk around, well, this is the rationale why we did this, even though you kind of made a mistake, even a minor mistake. You're not getting that past the RN. They like if it's a clinical thing, you're not getting that past an RN. So that's why they get hired too. See, PT Scrub knows exactly what's up. You won't hear this stuff anywhere else but here. So if you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, like Instagram, you already know you gotta smash the screen, okay, to get that dopamine rush. Yeah. So please start a Clubhouse room. Find me on there. I'm on there. I don't even know if you can find me. I'm not shouting at anyone. Um, No, for medical science liaison, you need either a specialty clinical experience. Yeah, I just talked to a medical science liaison, and she's a PharmD. Most of them are PharmDs. So they're like the bridge between the research and the sales. They're like the bridge between the research and sales. And so they kind of talk to both worlds. Okay. Um, I'm from Jersey originally. I see through BS. There you go. You're welcome to the club. You should be on Clubhouse now with me talking about your experiences. Um, Jennifer, how's it going? Do you mean university portal or hospital portal? No, I mean when you work for a CRO like PPD, Covance, IQVIA, they have portals, like learning portals for training. There's lots of training and research. So you can do other kind of training, and probably at university or hospital they have something similar. Don't just do the training for your job. If you want to grow, if you don't want to grow, I don't care. Don't only do what you need to do. Go home, watch football, see who's Green Bay is gonna play Tampa Bay. Go watch that. But if you want more for your career, then you got to do more for. Yeah, my wife's booing because she hates football. But it's gonna be an important weekend this weekend. You gotta watch it. I think Tom Brady can do it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Can Tom Brady pull it off this weekend? Do you mean university portal or how? Okay. Uh, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Apparently, there's this thing on iPhone called Clubhouse. Like 5 people told me if I'm on it, so it's growing. I'm still need to catch up. I need to be on TikTok too. I'm on TikTok, but I need to actually use it more. LMS has so many gems. What's LMS? LMS. What is LMS? Millie Mill. Hey Dan, I know that CRA is on the road a lot, about 60 to 80%, but can you give a little more detail? Is one staying at a hotel half the time during a week, or is one flying home the same day? You do what you gotta do, man. Like back in the days when you would fly, so BC before Corona, uh, I have 3 sites as a contract CRA, and they're all in California. 2 of them I drive to, and then 1 I fly. 1 is in San Francisco, so I go from LA to San Francisco. I frequently left my house in the morning and then flew back at night, same day, right? Now, if I were a real CRA, meaning not a contractor but an employee, they would make sure that right after my San Francisco visit that I would go to Portland, and then after that I would go to Seattle, and then maybe on my way back home I'd go to Boise, and then I'd come home, right? So you're not flying back home after your trip to San Francisco because you've got to go to Portland, right? So you're sleeping in hotels most of the time. It's about 80% travel. 80% travel, especially when you're new, they're going to work you hard. And watch, guys, Once this pandemic's under control, which I have a feeling is going to be soon, um, travel's going to be back. Like Sierra is just going to be on the planes again. I do both. Fly in the day before and fly home the next day. Yeah. Honestly, like when I go by myself, I just fly back. When my wife comes with me, we just stay the weekend and then I'll just foot the bill for like Airbnb. So we have like a mini vacation. I think the days of that are over. At least for right now. And by the time travel opens up again, I have to do closeout visit on that site. So I think I'm done with that for a while. Um, Learning management systems offered by. Okay, thank you. LMS has so many gems. Thank you. So I didn't even know what that's called. It's called the learning management system. So yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. I have dental degree from India and 1 year internship. Currently, master's student in U.S. doing wet lab research. Is there a chance I could get entry level position with this experience? Yes, there have been many people from the bench lab to clinical research. You start as a coordinator. People want to hire you, especially in a year like this. Gabby, wow, that seems like a nightmare to travel so much. CRAs, yeah, they do. They travel a lot. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. The pay is good, but it's not for everybody. Now, as you get more experienced and more senior, your travel goes down because the more junior people get sent on the planes. I am a fresher. Should I start by getting into EC or should I be a CRC first? I don't know what's the EC. Ethics committee, you mean? Like IRB? You can do IRB, but it's going to, well, yeah, IRB. Anything's good to get into research. Anything. How does said RN get in call you have? Huh? Are you talking about Clubhouse? Because I don't even know. Let's get, man, you guys have a lot of questions. I thought this was going to be a 10-minute thing. Any advice for someone starting out? How do I get a RA or RC job, research coordinator or research assistant, if you don't have any practical experience? So the old chicken and the egg. Okay. You either going to work your ass off to get that experience and get rejection after rejection after rejection, and you have to persevere and convince people why they need to take a chance on you, or you even work for free and you still have to convince people why they should even spend their time on you. So transferable skills. What are you good at? Are you good at TikTok? Are you good at Instagram? Some sites need Instagram support. I mean, just find a way to get your foot in the door at a research site. 3 months, that's all you need. Our internship for the CRC Academy, CRA Academy, it lasts however long the students want, but usually the average is 3 months because by then people get the confidence to go get job interviews and then they get hired. How many research professional? Someone said you have a call I should be on. Oh, Patreon. You want to go to my Patreon, so go on my profile and then click on my links. It's like a little link tree, drops down. My Patreon VIP. I would love to have you in there. I think you would love the monthly masterminds as well as the one-on-one phone calls I do, but the monthly masterminds so you can network. We've had people get hired in that Patreon group by other people in the Patreon group. Like we've had real networking in these things. We have people helping each other out. I'm learning. I'm getting quotes from people. Patreon.com/DanSfera, but it's in my Instagram in the notes. If you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, Patreon.com/DanSfera. Patreon's like you just pay. It's $5. I have a $5 one. You get the mastermind and the weekly videos on digital marketing, and then I have a monthly mastermind as well for those. And then the $10 one, you get all of that, but you also get a one-on-one phone call every month with yours truly. All right, just one-on-one. So you just go to patreon.com/DanSfera and you pick which one you want, or you don't have to do any, but to be in the Patreon, you got to pick one. Help support me, guys. How many research professional would you say relocate for job opportunity? Quite a bit actually. Quite a bit. And right now, they're like with the pandemic, so post corona, there's a lot of people moving, myself included. I'm moving not so much for an opportunity, but the opportunity is there also. I can't wait to travel. I'm over this lockdown. I need to see other humans. That's right. And then join the Patreon to see us also in the mastermind. We're humans. We're all humans in that group. 100%. 100%. And to be a human, you got to have a dopamine surge. Hit the likes. Smash the screen on your Instagram. That's part of being human. Okay. Volunteer at a university. Can't get it past us. You can't. You nurses, you doctors, you guys are great CRAs. You can't get it. I tell my coordinators, you can't get anything past these guys. Another CRA may not know. They're like, oh, I don't know that medication. So, okay, I take your word for it. RNs, they're going to question everything. What do you mean this is the meds you use? Why? This is an adverse event, medical history. What are you talking about? I'm going to join. Please, I would love to have you. The Patreon, I'm telling you guys, I almost like stopped doing it. But then the masterminds, monthly masterminds came through. We're like, oh, this has got life now. This has got legs. This was the missing piece. And we're always going to add more missing pieces. Let's start a clubhouse room for sure. Please add me on there if you can. Kindly, where can we send our questions? Right here. Boom. Right underneath you. Just type. What is the next step for an in-house CRA? Usually it's a regular CRA after in-house. But not everybody wants to go from in-house to CRA. Like, you don't have to travel if you're in-house CRA. So you can maybe go project manager too. I am new to CRC position. I currently have my GCP and IATA. Is there any other certificate I should get right now? No, that's all you need. It doesn't hurt to have the NIH protecting human research subjects, but I think it's like $30. Just Google NIH protecting human research subjects. Being a patron is the best thing that happened to me. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Wale. That is, I need more of that knowledge, Dan. I already upgraded my Patreon. Thank you so much. I got to call you. We got to have a call. And yeah, even talk about like cryptocurrency, real estate. I try to get outside of research on there. Hey, Dan, don't you have a company that does the SEO and whatnot for a web page? Yeah, we do your website for you. We do your website for you. $800, and it's gonna be done. Takes about 2 weeks. DM me if you're interested. We do that. CRA, RN, CRAs can't get anything past you. That's right. Thank you, Dan and Alan, for your insight. Alan's been killing it on these comments. Thank you, Alan. I need to interview you, Alan. Besides CRA, what would the next job be after 2 to 3 years of experience as a CRC in the clinical research industry? Maybe a site director. With the right site, probably like mom and pop or bigger, or site owner, or maybe. So you're saying besides CRA, so maybe in-house CRA or project manager, something along those lines. I really like to travel. Yeah, well, you guys love traveling. You make good CRAs. You're going to hate traveling once you're CRA. But if you have a page, can you fix the SEO? Oh, no, I don't do that. No. We used to have a company that does the SEO. We just make your website for you. We do this for our clients at a discount. So if you're a research site, we make the website for you, but we use Squarespace. We don't really know how to use anything else. So as far as SEO, if you want SEO, you need to like start a blog. Just put a blog on your website and start writing or vlogging or posting pictures, something with the keywords that you're trying to attract. So if it's like dermatology, a lot of dermatology related articles or videos with a description, that helps SEO a lot. Blogging. So true, especially if you're used to remote. That's right. So anyone else, this has been a great live. I'm glad I did it because I didn't feel like doing it. Wife told me to do it. She said, you know what? Stop being lazy. Like, we're moving to Arizona. We need more furniture. You got to get on that live stream. You got to buy new furniture when we move. So, no, you wouldn't suck at blogging, but you can have an intern do the blogging for you. And you're in the Patreon, so go look at all the videos I put in there. This is how you do LinkedIn marketing, how you do Instagram, all that stuff. Just do it. Smash the screen hit the likes. On the Facebook. I need more on Facebook. You guys, come on. YouTube and LinkedIn are crushing it. Facebook, just a little bit. Come on, guys. Share this. If you're on Facebook right now, share it. If you don't want to like it, just share it. We need people in your network interested in this. Okay. Because then I'm going to go on Twitter. Twitter is horrible for live. But if I'm getting more comments there than Facebook, why am I going to be on Facebook? What's going on? There we go. There we go. If you're on Facebook, like it. So anything else? I got to go walk Sonic. Maybe I'll do Clubhouse when I'm walking Sonic. Please, will clinical research certification but no experience help with jobs? No. We're going to end this live stream, but you got to watch it from the beginning because this is literally what I went on a 20-minute rant on. So you'll love the first 15 minutes of this. Okay. Certifications don't matter. Experience does. Certifications don't matter. Experience does. Certifications don't matter. Experience does. Certifications do matter later once you have experience. Okay. Nahid, what's your question? We're using RedCap for our data collection. Is it good enough? Well, at the site level, yeah. But the EDC is different. The EDC is going to be like a different vendor. Facebook agenda is crap. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I know. But guess what? You're watching on Instagram. Guess who owns the Instagram? Hate to break it to you, but these algorithms run our lives. So smash the screen. Smash it. And how's it going, Facebook people? Like, subscribe, share. Okay. Did you start with a CRO first? No. I started at the site level first. I think it's the foundation for anybody that wants to be in research. It's not, of course, not the only way, but it's the foundation. Site level. You're going to deal with everything. He or she who is closest to the patient is more of a generalist. The further removed you are from a patient, the less of a generalist you are. Because that's where all the action is, where the patients are seen. I need a new finger. Thank you, Gabby. Those thumbs are strong. Anything else, guys? I think we'll end it. Appreciate it. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Catch you Friday, guys.